An unusual front for June standards is on its way to North Florida. We're tracking it. Could bring some strong thunderstorms for us and some slight relief from the heat. We'll call it a not so hot front instead of a cold front. How about that? Boy, it's making a big difference, though, in the mid-Atlantic states and the Ohio Valley. Tremendous temperature contrast ahead of and behind this front for this time of year. A lot of energy with this system. We had widespread severe weather Wednesday from Chicago to Cincinnati. And then on your Thursday, it developed along the Appalachians, and now it's moving into the south and east. Overnight tonight, we're going to watch this very closely. I think these storms that are near Atlanta now will start to weaken as they push into South Georgia. But according to the Storm Prediction Center from NOAA, there is a slight risk for severe weather just north of Valdosta, and that does include Savannah and Charleston. We'll keep a very close eye on this. Our storm chance goes up on your Friday, but I don't think severe weather is going to be widespread, but there will be some strong thunderstorms possible and a very low risk for severe weather. Those cells right around daybreak fall apart up near the Florida-Georgia line, and then just after lunchtime, they start to refire right over Alachua County, but they're going to get a little stronger as they push to the south and east of Gainesville, especially where this Atlantic sea breeze merges with the advancing front. So Interlochen, Palatka, Keystone Heights, down to Ocala, parts of Marion County, over toward Flagler County. I think that's where the greatest chances for a little severe weather will exist. And of course, we'll keep a very close eye on it. The good news is the front just barely clears us out for the weekend, especially over in St. Augustine. You know, it's Father's Day. Not a bad place to be. Play a little golf. Temperatures in the mid-80s. The breeze will kick up in the afternoon, but no chance for rain on the first coast. Just watch out for the rip current risk with that onshore flow at around 15 miles per hour. After a two-day break, if you want to call it that, from the humidity, the deeper tropical moisture starts surging back Sunday night into Monday. Watch this. The winds go from an easterly direction to a southerly direction, and there's no stopping it. That typical humidity is back for the summer. Next week, we're talking about some afternoon thunderstorm chances as well, really going up by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Here's your hour-by-hour look at future track. I'm going to zoom in for the high-resolution version so you can easily see the development of those thunderstorms for your Friday. We're dry in most areas through noon, just south of I-10 up toward Lake Butler and High Springs. That's where the cells will first develop. They get a little stronger through Alachua County. I think they're going to get even stronger still as they head down toward Hawthorne and eastern parts of Marion County. Then they fall apart during the evening hours. Muggy overnight, that's for sure. 74 for the low in Gainesville. Not as hot on the thermometer scale for your Friday, but the feels like scale still just as warm. The heat indices in the afternoon right before those storms hit will be in the upper 90s. Actual air temperatures, because of the building clouds, held down just a degree or two into the low 90s. Here's your 6-day. Good chance between noon and 5. More specifically, I think around 2 or 3 here in Gainesville. We'll get a good thunderstorm moving through. And then we dry out here in Gainesville for the weekend, just south and west of town. Still a good chance for a shower on Saturday. Our rain chances go back up next week.